Well, the garden started in 1946 when Peggy Pemberton Carter arrived here in Victoria. Her long-lost prince that she had met 12 years before, they had been separated by the Second World War. She finally heard from him about 6 months after purchasing the property. He had lost all his possessions in the war, and he was still in Europe. So she wired him funds to get him to New York, where they were reunited, and they were married here in Victoria in 1946, built the house in 1947, and spent the next 40 years building the garden together. Her love for gardening had started while she was living in China, so that's why there's a heavy emphasis on foliage and greenery, as opposed to flowers and showiness. It's much more about balance and tranquility. Their first building that they built was the summer house behind me. They would spend their time in the summer house and just watch when it rained, where the water would pool, how the water would behave on the land, and how could they maximize the property, balance of the rocks and water. This particular garden is renowned for its variety of plants. There's more rare plants per square foot in this garden than any garden in North America. So there's a lot of horticulture, serious gardeners that come to visit and are quite amazed by how the princess was able to pull off her vision and how it's been maintained since her time here. She passed away in 1994, but it's looked after entirely by volunteers. And so they preserve the legacy of the garden and the legacy of the princess. For residents of the Prince and Princess has been converted to a tea room. And so we serve afternoon tea and light lunches here, and a lot of people particularly enjoy taking time to enjoy the tea and the tranquility of the garden.